A lot of times a child will come to the Hill Country Youth Ranch and they will have this look on their face like, well, you know, here I am, there's no other, you know, no one wanted me and I'm sure you don't really want me either. And that's so untrue. They are such a gift. And first thing I do with my friend Sue is get down on their level. If they're little, I get down on my knees, or if they're, you know, I look them right in the eye and say, we're so glad you're here.
When I first got here, I started, I was acting out a lot. I was going through that phase. I've been going to therapy since I was 8, but I never took it seriously because I didn't trust anyone. And I was always threatened, if I told what had happened to me, that I would have been beaten or something, so I never really talked about it.
You're dealing with kids who've been abused to begin with. They're very often taken out of a situation on an emergency basis by law enforcement who they've probably been taught not to trust, even though they should. Go before a court, they've got somebody making decisions for them who they don't know, may be in their best interest, but they have no idea who those people are. And then being taken to a place to live with all these strange people that they don't know either. And in some cases, not even about trust, it's just about who in the heck are these people. And I think I would say to a child specifically, you know, give us a chance.
My mom was on drugs, my dad was on drugs. My sister was watching them do drugs, so it was hard. I was always there to protect her.
They're angry with us because we're part of a system, law enforcement and CPS, who've removed them from their homes. Their parents let them down. There is no authority figure in their lives who is not the object of mistrust when they come to us.
We, as house parents, we come into this at a disadvantage by the very fact that we are adults. Consider a moment from a child's point of view. We are technically the physical embodiment of everything evil that's ever happened to them. It was an adult that hurt them, an adult, say CPS, who came in and took them from their home. And now we are an adult standing before them, trying to impose our will on them per se. And they're not going to like us, or they have no reason to like us. But that's where the relationship building comes into play, and it falls on our shoulders to show the children that we are the type of adult who are here to help and not hurt. We're not just here to help, we're here to help with no strings attached and unconditionally, because that is something that's never been offered to these children before.
The thing that they've not been exposed to is people that they can trust. And so it's going to take them a while to learn what the markers are of the folks that are operating solely in their best interest.
One of the things I learned from the people here are that you can go to them when you need to go to them, that they're safe people and you can build trust very easily.
Every time a child relaxes into trust, begins to pick up the pieces and go forward instead of dwelling in the dark patterns of nightmare or, you know, flashbacks to the abuse. Every time something happens to prompt healing, and you can see it, that's what keeps me going.